Welcome to my channel, oh, to my channel. Maybe from this video you want to follow or leave a like, you would comment and subscribe. Don't be shy, I'll tell you what I like. Hey guys, it's Julie. I just want to start the video by saying, in this video I'm going to be reading books like characters off of the cartoon Boondocks. So basically the whole concept is based on whatever the character's personality is throughout the TV show or whatever. I'm gonna be reading books that I think they would read. But yeah, that's basically this video. If you guys are excited, if you guys are ready to watch this, drop a like. Don't be stingy with that like. Okay, so we're starting off the reading vlog with, please don't mind my shirt, this is hair dye. Am I gonna throw it away? No, I'm not. So I'm starting off with Milk in My Coffee by Eric Jerome Dickey. Now this is for Tom Dubois. If you don't know who that is, that was the lawyer in the cartoon, and basically his whole thing was that he's a lawyer and he's in an interracial relationship. So I feel like he was really like he was a softie, like a really softie. Like he had a whole Usher song like episode, like tell me why I should stay in this relationship when I'm hurting, baby. I ain't happy, baby. And that just made me think that he reads romances on the low, and specifically romances about interracial love, so that he can understand his wife better or something like that. I feel like that would be him. So I'm reading Milk in My Coffee by Eric Jerome Dickey, and I read a book by him. I read Blackbirds. I did like Blackbirds. I think I gave it like 3 or 4 stars, and I just like his writing. It's, at first you have to get used to it. Like it's a lot of talking about the conversations revolving Black people and like interracial love, police brutality, like things like that. It's just the Black conversations that we often have. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm gonna listen to it on audio just because I have 2 other books to read and my back is hurting and I think I'm getting my period. I don't know, but yeah, my back is hurting. I don't feel like reading, so I'm gonna listen to it and just chill out. I wanted to do makeup, but I'm probably not gonna do it right now. So yeah, I'm probably just gonna chill, listen to the book, maybe get a video game. So I will update when I have something to update about. Peace. Hey guys, pretty princess here. No, I'm just kidding. But hey guys, so I'm updating the vlog. I'm sorry if this filter is freaking you out, but I love it. Plus I look a little rough. I just woke up, so we're just gonna stay with this one right here. Okay, so yesterday I read up to 31% of, well, I just love the way my lips look. I just read up to 31% of Milk in My Coffee, and I'm listening to it on audiobook. So I was just like playing video games and stuff on my phone. I'm liking it. I noticed that like when I was looking for a book for Tom, that there's not a lot of books with Black man, white woman. Like I've seen a lot of books of Black woman, white man. And okay, I saw something called Meant to Be or something like that, which I'll pop a picture right here, but I read the reviews and somebody said it was like too cliche, and I want to read something that I know I'm gonna like. So, and I do tend to like Eric Jerome Dickey's books, even if it's not like always my favorite. It's more like around like 3 or 4 star, but I still know I'll enjoy it. So that's been good. And I really like the audiobook narrator. But yeah, I'll keep y'all updated. Hey guys, so I'm chilling in the car right now. We just came to my grandma's house. Oh, my hair look cool in this filter. Anyway, so for Milk in My Coffee, I'm 63% into the audiobook. I'm really liking it. I'm enjoying it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really have any strong feelings towards it. I'm really conflicted about my emotions towards the main character, because some of the stuff he does, I'm like, you're wrong for that, and like I don't want to root for you, and I want to be mad at you. But then when he explains it, I'm like, yeah, I mean, you know, nobody's perfect, I guess. So I have conflicted feelings. Not enough to like really like diss the book. The book isn't bad at all, so I'm enjoying that. I went to the library and got my books that were on hold, and I'm gonna try to squeeze it into this reading vlog. Alright guys, so I'm back. I forgot to make a clip of me explaining that I finished the book. So I finished Milk in My Coffee. I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. I really liked it. I think I liked the guy Jordan's perspective better than Kimberly's perspective, just because she didn't really have a lot of stuff going on, and it was really dry. It was just her complaining, and that little like reveal about something about her, I just felt like was kind of unnecessary, especially since it just negates everything. And then also it's like, who cares? She kept saying like, who cares about that? So it's like, what did you even bring it up for? And then what else? Yeah, I was more invested. I wasn't really even invested in Jordan. I was invested in the people he was hanging around, especially his old friends, and like that little drama with his like girlfriend. You know, if you read the book, you're gonna know. But yeah, it was just messy. I loved it. The audiobook was fire, so like I didn't feel like I was taking away from the story. It was just like adding to it, and it really kept me engaged. What else? Yeah, it was fire. Yeah. Hello my friends, how are you today? Your girl looking good, so she gotta update the vlog. For what's the book I was reading? Oh, A Scoundrel of Her Own, right? So I'm 52% into that. I'm kind of disappointed. Like, I'm not even gonna front with you. Like, it's okay. It's cute because of like the whole element where she's like a singer, like on the low in like the dirty part of town, or like the ghetto part of town. Like, basically that's what they saying. It's the ghetto part of town. Like, they didn't use that words, but it's the ghetto part of town, right? So that's the only part that's like the intrigue. And yes, I like their relationship, but it feels more like friendship than rather like sexual. Like, yes, they had the little moment, but it's not really like, it wasn't giving. Like, I didn't feel like they're like, yes, finally they're together. It just felt like, okay. I mean, it felt more like friends with benefits, you know, type of thing. I don't know, personally. So yeah, it's not adding to like my repertoire of historical fictions that I've read. It doesn't feel like the best one I've ever read. It just feels like an okay read. I feel like I might give it a 3, you know, out of 5 stars. I mean, that's not bad. It's just that, will I remember it 2-3 years down the road? No. That's how I'm feeling right at the moment. Like, it could get better. Girl's gonna start reading. Like, at first, I was outside today and it was hot. I'm over here with a sweater, and I was getting tired, but now I'm energized. Not really. I'm gonna go take a nap, honestly. I'm gonna be honest. I'm about this way because I had read this before and I wanted to read it physically. Oh my god, what was that? What was that? So I wanted to read this physically, so now I got it. So I was like, let me just finish it up. Floppy paperback. I love it. So yeah, I'm gonna be reading this. This is for the character Jasmine Dubois, which is Tom's daughter. She's like, she sees the good in everybody. She's kind of like a romantic kind of already. Like,
the Tooth Fairy will be coming soon.
The Tooth Fairy?
Yep. Every time I lose a tooth, the Tooth Fairy takes it away and leaves $1 under my pillow.
And I'm just thinking she would be like, when she grows up, she's gonna be like a romance lover. So I feel like that could work. That's like, that was a stretch, but still. Let's read it. Period. Why, hello there. I'm updating the vlog. So your girl finished this book. Now I understand why I DNF'd it like halfway, 52%. This was boring. I'm sorry. Like, it took this much to even get to like him wooing her when he already had her. Like sis, come on now. You don't have to woo her no more. You already, you know what I'm saying? You already did the do. Like, I don't know why they was making a whole big thing like, oh, I have to woo her. This book just looked like she had a concept, but she didn't put it in the right order, in the chronicle order. It was like they already did the do, and then she's like, oh, okay, now I have to woo her. Oh, I already love you, but I can't be with you and all this stuff. And then the whole concept of, oh, we can't be together. She literally references her friends, because this is like a third or something book in a series, that her friends have been with scandalous men and married them. So I don't know why she's like, oh my god, I can't do it. You've literally seen other people do it. And then she keeps saying how, oh, my friends won't forsake me. Okay, so then what's the issue? What's the conflict? And then the conflict with the parents, oh, I can't think because of the parents. No, because right at the end, this teeny tiny bit is resolved. So what was all this? What was all this nonsense here? What was going on? And then what else? Effie. Her cousin Effie. She got on my nerves. Like, sis, just because you ain't got a man don't mean she has to be miserable and not have a man, okay? Like, what you all up in her business? And nobody checked her. Nobody. Like, I was waiting for her to tell her about herself. Like, sis, you little prude. You would think her and the husband that died, I'm sorry, spoiler alert, not her husband, the cousin, that they didn't have sex because she was acting like a hella prude. And then what else? I know that this author did not write in this godforsaken father, and nobody checked him. She didn't get mad at him. She just forgave him. And I'm like, I can't even tell you what his whole thing was, but basically he did something like that's pretty unforgivable. Like, it's not really forgivable at all, and like it's really triggering me. Like, I felt triggered this whole time. And it's such like a man for him to, like, he went, I can't even tell you. He did something that he was trying to get mad at her for doing with this dude. If you can, you know, put the thing together if you plan to read it. But he just, and then nobody, and then that, that lady, her mother, how dare she even open her mouth? How dare she even open her mouth? Go sit your butt down, miss. And like the whole argument, you can't be together because he's lower class. I'm like, are you serious? Are you serious? I understand if her mother was like that because of what the father did, but for him to say that too, was you not there, sir? Was you there not messing with lower class? You wasn't messing with lower class? You gonna act like you didn't do what you did? What else? What else did I not like? It was just too damn long. It was too long. And then they giving me a little epilogue. I don't need it. It just was too long. I'm sorry. It was too long. I gave it 2 stars. I couldn't do it. I wanted to give it 3 stars because normally I like a historical romance, but the fact that I had stopped reading it to give myself time to maybe like it, and then I came back and still didn't like it, just shows that it was mediocre. I'm sorry. So, but at least I finished it.
Hey guys, so Editing Julie here. So I saw that I didn't mention the graphic novel Abbott. So Abbott is basically about this woman who's a news reporter, and she's basically fights crime for the greater good. I thought I talked about it in one of my clips, and if I find it, then great. If not, I use this. So basically, yeah, I read this for the character Riley. He thinks he's a thug, even though he's like, 9 years old, but he's always like, oh, that's gangster. So I thought she looked gangster in the picture, so that's why I picked the audiobook. I mean, not the audio, but I keep saying audiobook.
That is not gangster. That's very not gangster.
That's why I picked that graphic novel. Plus, since he's like 9 years old, 10, like he would probably read graphic novels and not like a big novel. So I think that works. Alright guys, so I'm also closing off this video. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And press that notification bell to be notified every time that I post. That's that gray bell by the subscribe button. And yeah guys, I'll see you in my next video. Bye!